how exciting that was. I still have like some sort of vocal cord disorder from last night. The Seahawks played their best game of the season, bringing down the NFL leading Philadelphia Eagles in an exciting Sunday night football game at CenturyLink Field with ferocious defense and a near-perfect game by Russell Wilson. It was a showcase win in prime time for the home team. Terry Hollimon, co-host of the Barbershop Show and former UW running back, is here to take us behind the plays. Hello.
Yes. Hey.
That was so exciting.
Man, finally get to see a complete game from the Seattle Seahawks.
Were you there?
I was there. I was absolutely there.
How was the noise?
Here's the deal. So let me explain this to you guys. I thought about this all night. It was just the weirdest feeling going into CenturyLink Field yesterday, because the Barbershop Show does a thing pregame in Touchdown City, and it's usually exciting and loud and crazy fans, but there was just this weird, calm nervousness about people, and everybody was nervous about the big bad Philadelphia Eagles.
Well,
and,
yeah.
We'll be very lucky if we pull out a win today. And then we go into the game, and it was just the atmosphere was incredible. It was loud. These guys get off to an incredible fast start, which we are obviously not used to here in Seattle.
Exactly. You and I have been saying, if we could just go ahead and pretend the game starts in the locker room and then just keep going.
Right.
With the atmosphere looked electric. The city always looks so great on TV.
Oh,
and I
my
think
goodness.
the Seahawks are 12-2 in primetime games, including playoffs, and the city always looks so wonderful. The team looks so wonderful. I think the Eagles said something about the defense is kind of ordinary with the three superstars we have left, and that's an insult to somebody's dignity, and they played like a house on fire. But let's start with Russell Wilson.
Russell, you mean Magic Man Wilson?
Magic Man.
He's got to change his heart is from the Northwest, right?
Right.
That's it. He's the Magic Man.
Yeah, exactly.
That needs to be his theme song,
exactly.
right?
He's a wizard among muggles out there. It was really amazing.
Yeah,
How do you
amazing.
describe this?
You really can't describe it. He's doing something that we've never seen before here in Seattle, that we really have.
Anybody's ever seen.
Nobody in the incredible in NFL has seen this. He's able to will this team to win. You're able to watch him yesterday. You know, we know that he scrambles and makes things happen after the play. But we're able to see him yesterday with an improved offensive line.
Yes.
Stand in the pocket and make some incredible throws down the field. And he just, anytime, and I said this to people yesterday, and I've said it to people all year long, that as long as you have number 3 in your offensive backfield, you have a chance to win.
You have a chance no matter
Absolutely.
what. He was, at one point, the broadcasters were saying something about that. It was an incredible throw that Carson Wentz made with, people wrapped around his legs. But I thought, yeah, our guy does that like
Every
5 times
week,
a game.
every
so
single week.
Tune in
Yes,
and you'll see
yeah.
that. Carson Wentz is a really good quarterback.
Carson Wentz
Good
is
Lord.
the real deal. He's a young guy that has really stepped up. And had the ability last night to watch 2 of the National Football League's best quarterbacks go head-to-head. And Carson Wentz is a guy, that we're going to see for years to come, because he's only in his 2nd year.
Which is incredible.
Yeah, he's going to be a guy that we're going to compare favorably to like Tom Brady and Joe Montana. And he's just such a big guy, strong guy, incredible arm, and he can move around very well too. Last night in the competition, he threw basically almost 350 yards in the air, but it wasn't enough to beat that Seattle Seahawks defense.
The
defense, they were bend but don't break, and everybody thought they were, didn't have a chance. And leading into the game, you see that, and you talked about it earlier. The guys don't have a chance. We're missing Russell Wilson. We're missing Cliff Averill. We're missing Richard Sherman. They had a chip on their shoulder. They came into the game with a chip on their shoulder, and
they were
played.
underdogs at home for like the first time in, I don't know, infinity, and they did not like that.
No, they're humans. You hear these guys come on TV and they say, oh, we don't pay attention to what the critics say. We don't pay attention to what the fans say. They pay attention.
Every now and then they do.
You guys, listen, if somebody told you every single day that when you turned on the TV, hey, you suck, it's gonna probably wear on you a little bit. You want to come out and have a good showing, and I think these guys did just that. Earlier in the week, KJ Wright said, listen, don't sleep on us.
Yeah.
And then Bobby Wagner reiterated that sentiment. Don't sleep on us.
I want a T-shirt that says that.
I think we should market something, that trademark.
And you could see it in their play. I'm going to skip ahead, Sue, just a little bit to Bobby Wagner, who. What is going on? He is so good. It's not even describable, and it's like he's made out of flypaper or something. He gets his big arms out there, and boom, just envelops people. He was amazing.
This kid is absolutely the defensive player of the year right now, and I don't think it's even close. He's all over the field, disrupting pass plays. He's all over the field, tackling running backs. What I call it, he's in the zone. And when you're in the zone, it seems like every single thing in the game slows down for you. It's like it becomes becomes easy. It becomes now I'm not thinking about football. I'm just playing football and I'm
playing.
reacting to what I see. And he's absolutely, in my opinion, the best defensive player playing football right now.
He should get it. Jimmy Graham had a good game. Mike Davis had a good game. McKissick had some sort of craziness going on. He was
my
like
goodness.
the magic man.
Yes, he
and
was.
then in the end zone with his Zen
It was
pose.
a Zen moment. Yes,
love
a Zen
it. Look
moment.
at
And
him.
that is completely like, that fits the MO of this team and Pete Carroll to a T. Completely Zen. You never see Pete Carroll get too angry or too, he does get too excited at times, you know what I'm saying?
Occasionally, yeah.
He does, you know, I'm watching, speaking about that Zen and Pete Carroll, you watch this guy, you would never imagine in a million years that he's the oldest head coach in the National Football League.
Which goes to show you that that really is just a number.
It is a number.
At some point, you know, who you are is what really matters. I don't even know where to go. P. Rich, Doug Baldwin made an amazing catch. Russell Wilson let that ball go. Doug Baldwin was nowhere out of his break yet.
Yes.
So talk about throwing people open. All that stuff was happening. It was amazing. Who else? Who am I missing? Who else did
You know,
great?
I have to
Frank
give some
Clark.
shout out. Frank Clark absolutely had a lights out game. He was all over Carson Wentz, sacking him, pressuring him, getting him, making sure he was uncomfortable. But in my opinion, I have to give a shout out to Mike Davis, the running back that stepped in after we've gone through 117 running backs for the Seahawks. Yeah, he's our 118th running back.
Right.
And you had a game where he had 64 yards rushing and another 31 yards receiving the ball, and you're able to see flashes of greatness at him that we haven't seen from our offensive backfield this year.
I hope things go well for him because he talked after the game about been on the practice squad, I've been cut twice, he's gone through a lot, there he is, and he showed, as you said, breaking tackles, great moves, just really tremendous, and I'd love to see him continue to get a chance.
He is an absolute, like, he's the epitome of what the Seattle Seahawks are all about right now when they talk about the next man up. He's a guy that nobody had on the radar at the beginning of the season, and now he's able to have an opportunity to shine because of, you know, injuries of guys that have not been able to perform this year. It's just incredible to watch these guys do their thing right now.
The effort last night, just the enthusiasm and the effort and the competition level was just through the roof. It was so exciting. We scared the dog to death. She was under the chair. She was in front of the TV saying, "Stop, stop." It was really
The excitement
incredible.
was so palpable that you guys got me wearing beads today.
Yeah.
It's just, I got my seat. I don't want to let you guys know what I had to do in the green room to get these, but, you know, look.
I like that with the little medallion. You are all in.
This is my Mr. T starter kit, Seahawks edition, available online at barbershop.com.
You should start it.
I
Yeah, that
should.
and the T-shirt.
That
We're
and
all
the
over
T-shirt. We're
it.
in there.
Thank you, Terry. That was so much fun.
Absolutely.
Woo! The Seahawks will travel next to Jacksonville. I'm sure they love that trip to take on the 7-4 Jaguars. We've linked more online, including how to keep up with Terry here and his Barbershop Show co-host, former Seahawk Marcus Trufant. They are fun. After a break, our friend and gardening wizard, Cisco Morris, also fun, shows us how to keep your living Christmas trees thriving all winter long. We'll be right back.